student of the game here, Jhene Aiko is pushing Big Sean for marriage. But before I explain, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. You're not going to want to miss another student of the game video. Turn on notifications. We got a lot of heat on the way, guys. And that's that. Before all this, I'm going to have to give y'all a quick timeline. So in 2016, Jhene Aiko was married to a producer named Genius. That's his name. She was married to this dude for 11 months. In between that, she and Big Sean got close. They were friends, supposedly. They were making albums together. They were spending a lot of time together, kissing. And this is pretty close for friends, if you ask me. So she claims she never cheated on her husband with Big Sean, but as I can see it, that's a lie. Given the timeline, I just don't see that. And plus the fact that they got in a relationship afterwards, it all points to her cheating with Big Sean. And still was in a relationship with Genius. See, Big Sean is a higher value male than Genius. He's got status, he's a rapper, and he's going to appeal to a lot of women. Women are always looking for an upgrade. Hypergamy is real. In this case, you get to see that famous people themselves are not excluded. The rich and famous are not excluded from hypergamy and female nature. She and Big Sean was in a relationship together. They were in a relationship for 2 years. Big Sean eventually dropped her. In a live stream, he was talking about how he had to move toxic people out of his life, you know. So that just goes to show you, you know, Jhene Aiko, she probably was part of the reason why that was the case. Now, I see why Jhene Aiko sees Big Sean appealing. And he's very unpredictable. He can't be controlled. In terms of a relationship together, he cheated on her multiple times. Sometimes stuff like this can drive a girl crazy, especially a girl like Jhene Aiko, who has status, you know, and her understanding is that he can pull other chicks. He's not head over heels over her. Women love feeling and understanding and knowing that other women want their man, even if that man pursues these other chicks. Even when they were broke up, she still was pushing him, knowing that it's gonna change. She was still pushing to talk to him, pushing to get with him, even though he's still gonna cheat. He's still gonna make his moves. He's not ready to settle down yet. Now, I'm gonna show you guys a comment that Jhene Aiko made to Big Sean after they broke up. This is what it said. "You are special to me, to the world. Why are we both still on this planet? I just wanted to say I love you." You know, basically what she's saying is Big Sean is really good at getting her. It's better for her to be feeling something than nothing. And that's why you see so many women, all these toxic relationships, yelling, screaming, turmoil. Why is that? To talk about how she thought she was dead, I'm going to continue. "My ego has no say when it comes to you, and my heart has been broken into 1,000 times. Just to expand. It always finds room for you. The good, the bad, I love you. From the life to the next, and all the other lives, we know each other before. I'll always talk my shit, but I'll always have your back." So you can clearly see she's still emotionally attached to him. This can be clearly seen from this post. Now, he didn't respond to her at all. This tells me that she really, really did something to make Big Sean not even want to deal with her, period. She even got a tattoo during their relationship on her arm. Like, this is some short-sightedness. It just shows me where Jhene Aiko's mind was at. A lot of women's short-sightedness don't allow them to think of the consequences of their actions. And if she really didn't make an emotional decision to get the tattoo, when they broken up, she would keep it, because she could know even if it didn't work out, she would be okay with her decision if it was an emotional decision. But she wasn't okay with it, and she was thinking very short-sightedly. That's why she covered it up. Most women think in the short term, and a lot of them don't think of the long-term consequences of their actions. Now, she claims they're in good space. Like I said earlier, Big Sean went on a kind of a rant talking about how he had to get all the negative influences all out of his life. He had to start focusing on himself. He had to start focusing on building himself back up with a good foundation of happiness that came from within instead of from other people, which is good. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. So Jhene Aiko got a lot of flack for this. And they were doing some damage control during a live stream, and that's when she pushed for marriage.
You look good, for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you marry me?
Shit. It's in the works. Don't even trip.
Whatever. I don't need no man. All right. Well, bye. Now there's even more people. You guys.
Yeah, I
Really,
have fun.
I'm sure there's a more entertaining live.
Hey, be safe. I love you.
See safe, cuz. I love you too.
Now,
Alright, y'all be cool.
she really caught Big Sean off guard. You can kind of see it in his eyes. He looked to the side a little bit. Also, I think that Big Sean does a good job of holding like a seductive frame. So you guys need to check that out as well. After Big Sean said that he loved her, look at her face. Look at how long it took for her to say it back. I mean, she actually just kind of just looked at him for a second. Like she started talking about something about the fans or something like that. You can kind of see it in her eyes. She's still kind of bitter. You can see her bitterness. He actually had to nod his head to remind her that she should say it back. You can kind of see her true feelings. So I'm going to play the clip back for you guys. I want you guys to pay attention to the body language. Also pay attention to Big Sean. He does a good job of showing, a seductive frame. So I'm going to play it back for y'all. Here you go.
You look good, for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you marry me?
Shit. It's in the works. Don't even trip.
Whatever. I don't need no man. All right. Well, bye. Now there's even more people. You guys.
Yeah, I
Really,
have fun.
I'm sure there's a more entertaining live.
Hey, be safe. I love you.
See safe, cuz. I love you too.
Now, Big
Alright,
Sean
y'all
is
be cool.
not going to marry Jhene Aiko because Big Sean understands female nature. Jhene was cheating on her husband with Big Sean. Now, I think Big Sean is smart enough to understand that if she does it with him, her husband, why can't she do it with Big Sean? He understands this. How a lot of things that he understands that there's a lot of things that she has to work on. In a relationship with her, there was a lot of turmoil, and he had to build himself back up. Knowing this, he understands what a relationship with her would mean. He sees female nature. He doesn't want to put himself in a situation that he'll regret. Like I said, she's attracted to him, and he probably put an imprint on her. Women want what they can't have. He doesn't want a relationship with her. I'm pretty sure she doesn't get a lot of dudes that end a relationship with her. So it kind of threw her in the loop. And her ego was broken. She even talked about this in her apology comment that I was talking to you guys about earlier. A lot of women chase what they can't have. She can't have him, so she wants to make sure she can tie him up with marriage. It's perfect. It's a perfect way to do so. Because because of the imprint, she can't get over him. She's going to push for marriage. Now, doing this in live was actually kind of a smart thing on her part. She wanted to catch him lacking. Like I said, he was kind of surprised. And because they were on live, he can't say certain things, especially when they're doing damage control. Just another test, She wanted to put that in the air. Now people, quote unquote, are expecting it to be in the works. Women will always try to test you when you're in a vulnerable position. In my previous video, I talk about how CD Lamb, he had to check his girl on national television because she thought that she could catch him lacking. Y'all make sure that y'all check that video out as well. What y'all think about this situation? I would like to hear y'all thoughts. Student of the Game out.